Hi Aquarius, this is astrologykiki with your weekly forecast, December 25th through the end of the year and in 2016. And the 25th will start off for many people around the world. It's a religious holiday, Christmas or Hanukkah. And there will be a really nice alignment between Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, and even Venus on this day. So these are positive aspects going on Christmas Day, and they are involving your ninth, 11th, 3rd, and 1st houses. The ninth, there's a strong outward um, component to the houses that are involved here. You have the 3rd house, which is very communicative, reaching out, siblings, family, like relatives, aunts and uncles, communication over the internet, writing, or in person, travel. You have 2 travel planets here. Your ninth and your 3rd house your ninth is your house of distant travel and foreigners, and your 3rd is your house of like city to city, kind of more close-knit travel. So I wouldn't be surprised, especially with the holidays, that many of you are traveling, near or far. Of course, probably a very spiritual aspect to this, kind of like a greater scheme of things. Your ninth house is very philosophical and and you're looking at the bigger picture. It's at the top of your chart. It's a bigger picture of what's going on. It could be very spiritual and holistic house there. And the 11th is really groups, organizations, networking. But what I see for this day might be more along the lines of charitable work, volunteer, um, and it's mixed in with the 1st house. Venus is a very easygoing planet, loving planet, and in your 1st house of appearances and goals and dreams, and it's a very outward house. So to me, I see a very peaceful, spiritual, holistic, and yet really getting out there, communicating, being around community and your neighbors, and possibly doing very charitable work. So really nice and really quite appropriate for this holiday. The 26th through the rest of the week, again, still very positive. 2 planets involved here, Mercury and Mars. Mercury is a planet of communication, and Mars is the planet of action. My one word of caution there is when those 2 are together, just be careful. Mars can be a little aggressive, so have some positive communication and be well received, and you should have a fantastic week. Because again, Mars is an active planet, so you can use that to really, as long as it doesn't go down the aggressive side of what Mars can produce, you can have a very productive, communicative week. And this is involving your 12th and your 2nd house. And your 12th is an interesting house. Some of it can be comprised of very secretive kind of something kept under wraps, but it also can be very centering, spiritual, yoga, astrology, subconscious house. And the 2nd house is the house of earned income and possessions. So kind of an interesting combination here. I don't know if maybe you have some way of earning extra income that you maybe haven't told people about, so kept a little bit under wraps, or maybe it has to do with the very centering spiritual side of you. I don't know how that would manifest in everyone's individual lives, but you could see some kind of a lot of communication and action taking place around earned income, as well as something related to the 12th house, institutions, hospitals, universities, government, uh, or spirituality, and or maybe just something that you're not really revealing to everyone at the moment. Interestingly enough, we have a new moon at the end of the week, which is in your 12th house. So that could mean that whatever you've kept under wraps is now going to be exposed and not hidden anymore, and you're going to come out with it. So maybe you've been planning getting something ready that you haven't quite been ready to reveal, and then around the new moon you may choose to do so. And but since the 12th house is a very broad range of things, it could be, maybe you've there's been some kind of spiritual manifestation that you have been planning on, and the new moon will be the time to embark on that endeavor, or yoga, or some kind of centering practice that you will be ready to move forward with and reveal to everyone at that time. Okay, thank you.